Hello guys, this is Jeff Veale, the business guru, coming to you once again from downtown Manila with another star on Spotlight. And guys, you too can be a star. We've got 7 spots left. We're winding this up at the end of the month and it's getting pretty close. But as of this morning, we've got 7 spots left. So think about it, guys. A TV commercial will cost you $30,000. 10 radio spots will set you back between $3,000 and $5,000. But if you want to be famous around the world and go on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, and of course YouTube, with all your social media links and reach thousands of people, come on Stars on Spotlight and we'll be happy to do that for you. Remember, it's all about you. And I've got a very special guest today. I've been interviewing people all over the world. This is my first guest that comes from Cyprus. A lovely lady, I'm going to try and pronounce her name. It's Lydia, it's a tongue twister, Wilmsen.
Perfect.
Fantastic. Linda's an entrepreneur and CEO of Lydia Wilmsen, and her company name, of course, is Lydia Wilmsen Ltd. She's been in the coaching industry for some 12 years. She's going to tell us more about that in a minute. And she coaches ambitious entrepreneurs and leaders to go the hustle and build a life and a business with ease and fulfillment. Don't we all need that? Remember, guys, if it's meant to be, it's up to me. Coached over 200 entrepreneurs, many different coaching certificates. Personal motto, anything is possible. Yeah, it's only possible, guys, if you get off your ass and do it, right? It ain't going to come to you. You got to work. Lydia will tell you, you got to work for it naturally. Interesting about herself, she grew up in a religious cult, overcame heavy childhood trauma, and built a life and a business on ease and happiness, which is her mantra. So it's, what time is it where you are, Lydia? Morning or afternoon?
It's morning.
Morning, yeah. Morning, same as me, huh? Interesting. Yes. Yeah, good. Yeah, 11 o'clock here. What time are you on?
6:30, much earlier, because right now the heat is not on yet, so I'm enjoying some time outside.
It's going to be very hot. You're looking fresh. Yeah, so good morning, Lydia. And we're going to start the show. Firstly, you're going to tell us about your journey and what inspired you to pursue your current career path. Where did it all begin?
Okay, so where did it all begin? I am one of these people who never wanted to become a coach. It just happened. And I think that happens for many people. It just becomes part of their path at some point. So I just was looking, I studied and I was looking for something different. And yeah, and then it basically fell into my lap and I started coaching. I did my different coaching degrees in order to develop myself. And then I started working with other people on that. So it was, I'm one of these people where it just happened to basically. But I had to overcome a lot of stuff from my childhood, as I said, as do my clients. So I worked on that and then saw that I could build a career on that.
Yeah, wonderful. Tell me, what's been the most challenging aspect of your work and how have you overcome it?
The most challenging, I think that the path that people out there say is, as you mentioned before as well, you have to work hard, you have to hustle, and you basically have to work and burn out. It's almost like en vogue. It's in to have burnout, you know? It's like, yeah, hustle, work hard, burn out. And people don't understand that you don't need that way. So for me, I think I was into that mindset as well of just work hard and it's going to work. And that's not true. You can work little, you can work with ease and still have success because it all starts in your mind. I'm a mindset coach, so I work from the inside out instead of outside, you know, let's do this, let's do this.
I get it.
I start inside.
Well, the idea,
that
guys,
was the biggest.
What's happened? Don't tell me we've lost power. I lost power for a second. Wow. We've got bad storms, so I just lost power for a sec. Now I've lost it again. Now I'm back again. It's coming and going. I hope this week. Oh, God almighty. Anyway, what's happening? Sorry for this, Lydia, but we've got a very bad storm.
Okay.
Anyway, as I was about to say, oh God, delegation is the key to a lot of this. I'll keep talking, but and I hope it comes up. Delegation is a lot of what we can do. Tell me a bit about an important moment in your career that virtually changed the direction in which you're going.
It was, I would say, with one of my mentors before. That was a big change. I had been working a lot. I had charged very little and I had a big group of followers, but I didn't make big offers. I charged very little and I was, as I said, hustling and, you know, working a lot. And to get into the mindset of make them different offers, make high ticket offers. This
Yes.
is what changed the trajectory of my business, because now I have both. I have low ticket, I have high ticket. I
Yep.
can work the whole range. And that,
Yes.
of course, brought in that, because that was early times of coaching like 10 years ago, like that brought a big change to my business and also to me to experience money, because I didn't come from money. The way how I grew up, we didn't have money. We gave the money all to other people, like in the religious setting, like you had to give it
Yep.
away. You were not allowed to have
Yep.
your own money.
To the
So I
man
had
at the
to
top.
overcome,
Yep.
yeah, you had to overcome a lot of programming to then be with money. So that was an important step in my business for my mindset, but of course for my business and for my personal lifestyle.
Right. And in your opinion, what are the key qualities and skills that you believe have contributed to your success? Obviously, your determination is one of them.
Determination, I would say. Yeah, and also the willingness for change, the willingness to accept challenges and the willingness to work through them. I think everyone could be an entrepreneur if they keep going, but most people stop before. Most people have a challenge and then it's like, okay, it's so difficult, let's stop. But if you keep going and if you get the right people on the side, so I always said, I'm not as smart, like I don't have to do everything alone. It's actually smart to get help from people outside. So I decided getting mentors and all of these people on my side to get further and get their smartness into my business.
It shortens the journey, doesn't it? It shortens it up
Exactly.
dramatically.
Exactly.
Right.
And you have to be willing and open to accept that, right? To accept help. Many people are like, oh, I have to do it all by myself. But no, that's not true. It's actually stupid.
Well, I tell people that one of my mantras is this. I say, you build a house, you've got a plumber, a carpenter, a landscaper, a cabinet maker, an electrician, a roofer. You've got 18 people building a house, and here you are trying to build a business by yourself. It doesn't make a lot of sense. And that's why, guys, I'm in the outsource business where we actually help people and get them in the right mindset. And I say, draw a line down the center of a piece of paper, work out what you're good at and what you love doing on the left-hand side, and the smaller jobs and the stuff you don't like doing that take up your time, put them on the right-hand side, and then try and find somewhere where you can outsource those jobs for $5 or $10 an hour while you do what makes you $50 and $100 an hour. It's pretty common sense, guys, but a lot of people haven't got that common sense. As Lydia can tell you, she spoke to lots of them in her lifetime. Tell me, how do you stay motivated and continue to innovate in your field? Lydia, what's your secret?
I stay motivated like with connecting with my inner self and to understand what brings me joy, because I see a lot of people out there who hustle and who have lost connection with their own lives. So they rate business success at 10 and personal success and lifestyle, it's at like 1 o'clock,
Yeah.
And not 1 o'clock, at one out of 10. I always put focus on, like, how is my life? Is my life fulfilling? Is my life bringing joy?
That's
and
right.
If not, I make changes. And that has a huge impact on my business, like how I show up in business, how much energy I have for my clients, because I do high ticket one-to-one. So I need the energy to be present with them.
That's right.
So that is very important. And again, be open to change and see what changes and go with the flow.
Yeah,
and
that's right.
Open.
I mean, what's the money for, guys? After all, what's the money for? To me, the money's for making memories. And to me, it's about the 3 F's: family, friends, and freedom. And Lydia's got all that. Yeah, she's got that. Yeah, as have I. We're free as a bird. In fact, later this year, guys, I'm going to pack up my computer and I'm going to go to my mission is to go to the beaches of the world. So every week I'll be speaking to you probably from a different beach in some part of the world. And that's my ambition. And I've started doing that locally, but I'm going to be doing it overseas very shortly. Can you tell us a recent project or achievement that you're particularly proud of, Lydia?
A recent achievement.
Something you're particularly proud of. I'm sure you've done a lot.
Yeah, it's perhaps a little bit more personal, but I lost a few people last year. It was a very tragic year for me, and I'm very proud of how far I've come, like how I've kept building my business through that.
You've adapted,
kept going. Yes, so I'm actually proud of this. It's kind of a personal success to make the best out of that and become a best, like even better version of myself through tragedy, I would say.
Yeah, and I tell people, no one's coming to save you, guys. I've got bad news for you. No one's coming to save you. If it's meant to be, it's up to me, should be your mantra, because it is. You got to make it happen, guys. And you can make it happen, but you can get help from people like Lydia. If you're stuck, get help. Help's there, guys. You can even get help for free. It's going to cost you nothing to have a virtual coffee with Lydia and find out whether you're a good fit. And then she can explain what she does, and then you can go from there and go on the journey together. What advice would you give someone aspiring to follow in your footsteps, Lydia?
I would say, again, be open. I would say get support, get early on mindset help instead of just building strategy that I did in the beginning. Really get your mind right. Because when your mind is right, when your blockages are gone, when your programming is shifted, anything, as I said, is possible. You can become a multimillionaire, but it starts inside your head. This
That's
is why
right.
we see so many people like losing money, like they win in the lottery, millions, and a year
Yep,
later they are broke.
that's
It's
right.
not because of the money, it's because of their mind. And this is what we tackle. So that would be the first most important thing. Get support in your mental area with your mindset, because that will change the trajectory of your life and your
Yeah.
business.
And guys, some of the happiest people in the world have got no money. You think of like a Buddhist monk who's just vegging out, doing what he does best and enjoying his life. He probably has a better life than what some of us do. You got guys in America who've got 5 TVs and they're worried when one of the TVs breaks down. It stresses them
Mm,
out, you know. So
exactly.
it's all relative, guys. It's all relative. Um, Tell me, looking ahead, what are your goals and aspirations for the future?
Next, yeah, I'm going to work on different real estate projects, buying real estate. That is
Mm,
something like a
interesting.
different side of my business that I'm into or that I'm starting on my personal life, changing something in my family, so to say, and business-wise, just keep growing my own business and working with even more advanced, amazing people around the world, like
So it
high-level
sounds like
CEOs
you've
and
got
leaders.
yeah, sounds like you've got a bit of a bucket list there, and it's good to have, isn't it? It's good, good
Exactly.
to good to have some goals. Tell me, how can our listeners and reach out and find about more about your wonderful work? What's the best way to connect with you?
The best way, they can go on all the socials, connect there with me, shoot me a DM, obviously. And if they want, they can go through my website, check out a little bit about me, who I am, my story, and my offers, my different price offers. I have very low ticket offers and very high ticket offers. So whatever you want, more one-to-one, close range one-to-one, or just getting in touch with mindset work, it's all there. So website and socials, you can reach me
Lovely.
personally.
Yeah, and we'll be putting Lydia, as I said earlier, we'll be putting Lydia across LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and of course YouTube with all her social connections there, guys. So I suggest if you've enjoyed this today, reach out to Lydia. You know, she's here to help. And some like guys, when I was 40, I was very successful. I've been successful all my life. It's a mindset thing also. But when I was 40, I decided, you know, Pete Frampton's a tennis player. He's the best in the world. Why has he got a coach? Why has Tiger Woods got a coach? Why have all these guys got coaches? So I decided at 40, guys, to get a coach. And it was life-changing. And as my best coach told me, you don't know what you don't know. And how true that is. Sometimes you think you know it all. And
Exactly.
yeah, but you don't. For example, guys,
Mm.
on this Stars on Spotlight, I've met a lot of clients who love LinkedIn and they don't come across to Facebook. I've met other people on Facebook who don't go across to LinkedIn and don't transverse to both of them. And I say, don't be on all the channels, be on the main ones, but have an open mind. And I always say to people, try something for a month. If it works, continue. If it doesn't work, give it up, but just do your best. Tell us, before we wrap this up, tell us a fun fact about yourself that most people don't know.
Most people don't know. I always find this very funny because I look like such a lovely person, but I have very dark humor. So I don't know if you know the game Cards Against Humanity. I'm usually the person who wins that.
Right. I don't know it, but yeah,
No, you
you're a bit.
check it out. If you have dark humor or like
Yeah.
on
Well,
the edge humor, that would be something.
I have T-shirts from my kids that say sarcasm is my middle name.
Yeah, so check out the game.
Yeah, I love sarcasm. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. You can shoot people down
Mm.
with a couple of words, you know. Love it. Love it. You've been an awesome guest, Lydia. And so, guys, if you want to be on Stars on Spotlight, just like Lydia, as I was saying earlier, there are 7 spots left. Please reach out and please like and subscribe to our channel and help spread the word. And you too can be all around the world, just like Lydia's going to be. And Lydia, as we wrap this up, any last words for our viewers?
No, I would just say, like, if you're an early entrepreneur, keep going. And if you're one who has done a lot already, keep looking out for help, keep changing these internal blockages, also like in your relationships, in your personal life, because it's all connected. So take care
Yeah.
of that, and your life is beautiful.
Yeah, and I'd add to that, guys. They call this gut feeling, and believe me, guys, I learned this later in life. If your gut tells you something's wrong, generally something's wrong. So
Yeah.
trust your gut more than your brain sometimes. All right, guys, that's been Jeff Veale with another show from Stars on Spotlight. And thank you very much for being on the show today, Lydia.
Thank you so much for hosting me and asking me to join.
No problem.